Paws and Claws here. I want you to meet the new member of our family. Well, right now she's taking a leak, but this is my new girl. She's not from the litter that I had. The litter that I had, they're all gone, for the exception of one that a family member took. But this is one that I got. It's a girl, and today she's 8 weeks. She's absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's not to say that my other dogs, my other puppies weren't stunning, but she's absolutely stunning. I just love the way her coat. It's like a fur, it's like she's wearing a fur jacket actually. But actually she's 8 weeks old today. And her name is Ginger, or Gingin. And we got her from a kennel. Okay, don't be, getting all flustered because she came from a kennel. It's a kennel that's been around 100 years. And if anybody has been open for 100 years, I mean, you go open up a business and see if it lasts 100 years. If it even lasts 10 years, you're doing something right. But if it lasts 100 years, actually it's over 100 years because it opened up in 1905. You're doing something right. So her name is Ginger, and she's going to be my new girl. She has a great disposition. Oddly enough, she's not a big whiner. Her ears are already up, as you can see, at 8 weeks. So this will be my continuation of Paws and Claws. On the paws section of it, I will get to the claws section of it eventually. I promise I will get to the claws section, because there is a claws section. And she just spotted somebody. Ginger. I will get to the claws section of my channel. Right now, this is the paws section of it. I know I've been told there's something wrong with me because I'm an absolute animal lover. I can't even stand watching fictional animals being hurt in movies. I won't. I'll pause it, or I'll just fast forward it. Actually, this weekend I watched a very good movie, and I can't really think of the name of the movie right now, but it was about a veteran from Iraq whose home was being invaded, and he had a big, huge Rottweiler who was absolutely well trained by this Iraq veteran, who was blind, by the way. And he did what he was told. He was trained to do. And I thought to myself, please, you can do whatever you want to the humans in the movie, fictional and all that, all the characters, but don't hurt this dog. Even if it's in a fictional way, just don't hurt the dog, because I won't watch it. And it's just, I'm really pathetic that way. I'll just fast forward it, or if it's just really brutal, and I haven't ever bumped into a movie where it's that brutal. I've never even seen a movie, actually, where they hurt animals that way, for the exception of one. I won't even mention it, but I won't watch it. At least for the most part, Hollywood does appreciate its animals. And whether you're bipartisan one way or the other, the common denominator, for the most part, is the love of animals. And to see them get hurt, and make believe or not, is just something I won't deal with it. I won't tolerate it, and I won't patronize it either. I won't. That being said, doesn't mean that I would boycott it or stand up against it in any sort of way because it is freedom of speech. I just won't watch it. Ginger. And so she's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. My intentions are to love her to death, number one, and hopefully she'll love me back. She has pretty massive paws for being a girl, for one thing, and also for being only 8 weeks. And she's absolutely loves my wife. Very obedient towards my wife. She's grown very attached to my wife. It's a dog that I intend to walk through the forest, through the woods, put her in the back of my truck. Yeah, put her in the back of my pickup. But I don't have a pickup. But I do have a truck. And put her in the back of my truck and just take her to the woods and have her connect with nature. Just a little bit of information about the kettle that I got from her. She had brothers and sisters that looked just like her. The boys looked just like her, but usually the girls would be smaller than the boys, but when I walked in there, I really couldn't tell who the boy was and who the girl was from a distance because they were both the same size. She's very healthy. I didn't buy a dog from the kennel because it was my birthday, or because I celebrated some midlife crisis. I bought it from a kennel, and this particular kennel, as I said, has been open for over 100 years. She's going after my shoes now. So I decided to take a chance. I let the guy do most of the talking, kind of acting ignorant, as if I didn't know anything. Because the more you let someone talk, the more they expose themselves. The more information you can get out of them. And if they're trying to be deviant or disingenuous, you can pick up on that. Always let a person talk. Let them talk, because they will expose themselves sooner or later. But I let him talk. He seemed like he knew what he was talking about. I wouldn't agree with everything that he said. For instance, here's a myth, because I've had German Shepherds since I was 12 years old. I have a male right now. I will make a video about him in the near future, but he's less than 3 years old, and so he has a white little beard. And so this kennel, what do you got there? A clump of dirt? I hope it's a clump of dirt. And so he was saying that if a German Shepherd has a white beard, if he has a white beard, right about there, that would mean that the dog would be over 5 years old. Well, that's not true. I'm here to tell you, as someone who's owned German Shepherds most of his life, I have a male German Shepherd who's about 3 years old. His name is Lobo, and he has that goat's chin, all white. So I'm not sure where he got that from, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. Other than that, he has had some of the most beautiful German Shepherd puppies. So I picked her. Like I said, don't buy this type of breed because it's not a poodle, it's not a lap dog. It will get big. Generally, these German Shepherds, if it's a female, 75, 70 pounds. Although, judging from those paws, it'll probably get bigger than that. But if you want to stay healthy, she'll do everything in her power to keep you healthy if you walk her. If you take care of her, she'll take care of you. That's my health care plan. Paws and claws. Out.